Oh, no, did I blunder? Oh, no. How did I blunder that? Wow, very sad. All right, guys, let's jump right into a game. It's day 14 of our rating climb to 2000 elo. Hope everybody's doing well. We get a 1551 opponent from Poland, and he's playing e4. All right, so let's play our beloved French. Oui, oui. Okay. Let's see for what variation he goes for. Okay, I think we had this variation before. We play knight f6 against knight c3 immediately. He could go here. This is a line. He could also push. He could also go here, I believe. I think there's 3 main options. And that move I am not familiar with, actually. So what's the idea behind bishop d3? Bishop d3, that's interesting. He might be thinking about taking and then transposing into the exchange, I guess. Maybe that's his idea. Maybe he wants to take here on d5, and after I recapture, play something like this where it's like a French exchange, I believe. Although normally the bishop is on e2, stopping this pin. But I think if we play c5, I think we play c5 is okay, because it's a standard move in the French. Taking here, he'll take. Not too thrilled about that. His bishop is on this diagonal. So let's play c5. Is there anything wrong with c5? c5, if he wants to check me, it's another move with the bishop. So c5 it is. If he pushes, we reroute, and it's a standard French position where knight's on d7, the other one goes to c6. Let's see what we get here. So it's opponent's 1551 and we're 1485. We're pretty close to 1500. So maybe if we're able to win today, we can get there. Hopefully. It says, yeah, we get 22 points for a win, right? Okay. This is called the classical Swiss variation, apparently. I'm pretty curious to see how to play against the Swiss variation later in the game review. It's not something I really faced before. He's either thinking about pushing, I believe, or developing the knight to f3. I'm thinking about developing my own pieces this way, and then recapturing this if I have to with the bishop. Castle short. Although castle short, after he pushes here, he's got a really pretty strong bishop there. But I don't see how he can easily create a battery with these two pieces to attack h7 later. Obviously, this is not possible. But once he kicks out the knight, and if I'm castled, he's got these ideas. But as long as I keep this bishop and I play g6, I think it's okay, because my bishop is going to control these dark squares. Also, somebody said in the previous video I shouldn't draw so many arrows and try to calculate in my head by using the notation on the board, right? So let me actually try to do that, more of that. I have this really, habit that I always try to do the arrows. It's just something I've been doing all the time. But I think that person's right in saying that to improve my calculation, I should just imagine things without drawing the arrows. So we'll try to do that. Opponent's really thinking here. I mean, I'm surprised because they played bishop d3 very quickly, and then c5 is one of the most common pawn breaks in the French. So he does go for this. Now, as I said, we go to d7. I don't feel like we have many other alternatives. Let's just not waste any time. Knight f3, and then I think I had a similar position where they said taking was an inaccuracy and I should just develop. So let's just develop and see what happens. Because if they take, we take with the development. Guess I'm drawing arrows again, but it's a very hard habit to break. I'm sorry, guys. What can I do? He's gonna probably castle, right? And he's probably gonna castle short. We might take on c5 after that because it's not sufficiently defended. So he has to do something about that. His bishop, I would say, maybe misplaced is a strong word, but it's not, it's not helping him. Whoa, bishop g5. So what happens if I go to b6? What's the idea? Also bishop e7, trade, but my queen on e7, I don't believe it's as effective, right? And I don't want to trade my dark square bishop. I don't want to trade my dark square bishop. So queen b6 makes sense. Queen b6. Have a bit of a time advantage. Not much though. But let's see if we can maintain it. I've had a I wouldn't say a problem, but I've definitely gotten lower on time more recently, Interesting. Now, of course, if I take on c5 with the bishop, I'm attacking f2. He's gonna castle, he's gonna protect that. And after I take the pawn here on b2, he's gonna play knight a4, attacking my bishop and my queen. The bishop is defended though, so I don't know. The other option is to take with a knight and then threaten his light square bishop. We would be threatening to get the bishop pair. However, I'm also noticing that now I'm attacking his e5 pawn twice with my knights. So this is something we got to figure out. After we take here, and he threatens the fork. Interesting. Where am I going with my bishop? Threatening my queen, of course, so I would have to... Yeah, I don't know if the bishop belongs there because of the annoying a4 maneuver there. So I'm thinking maybe taking with the queen. Then he's going to castle. But then I also take his other pawn. I'm also thinking of taking b2 first and then threatening the knight straight away. He would have to play... He can't play queen there. So he'd have to do something about that. So maybe that's a better threat, We're also pretty close to castling ourselves, so moving the queen again, I don't think is that big of a problem. So after the knight goes there and at knight a4, attacking the queen, I have this check. Attacking the knight there. He's going to play c3, protecting and attacking. And then where is my queen going? Then my queen can't take here. c3 has been played. Might have to go to a3. So it's getting sharp. The reason I don't like bishop takes is because after castles, this knight is going to be really annoying. But then in that case, maybe I have this in-between move there and then picking up the knight with a check. I think I'm going to go for this. I think I'm going to go for bishop takes. This, even though he has knight a4, just because I feel like I have to get castled sooner. So let's go for that. If he goes there straight away, I have this check. Then I have that. Or I have this check. Okay, so he does castle. And now I thought I had this. Thought I had that. And then tempoing the knight. If he goes here, I take with a check. And we're up a pawn. I might just give away the bishop at this point. We'll see what happens. Also, b2 is weak. Yeah, we're gonna take here. We're gonna take here. It's protected, so it's okay. Also, if he takes, I'm threatening the bishop. I'm castling next move, or if I'm allowed and everything's okay and I don't have any major threats to deal with. Okay, so this is in-between move, I believe is necessary. Attacking here. Yeah, so I have to go for this, as we said. And then, so I would have to either stay here or here. I prefer to maybe go here to, okay, I'm drawing arrows again. Damn, this is a hard habit to break. So b4, queen b4 makes a little bit more sense to me, at least, because I'm on that 4th rank, and it feels like I'm a bit more active than on a5. And then I'm threatening the knight, threatening my bishop, but we're up a pawn. So let's play that. Don't really see how he can break my structure or start a strong attack at this moment. Okay, so we have to take. Okay, so he just attacks my queen. Now, where does the queen want to go? It can't go to either b5, b6 to threaten this pawn, but it can go to b4, threatening that pawn if he plays b3. I want to reroute somewhere. Also, maybe playing knight e5. He takes, but no, that nothing's taking back there. So no, that doesn't make sense. Okay, I have to move the queen. Maybe maybe d6, maybe e7. I feel like attacking that pawn is, you know, secondary. If I go to d6 and then I want to play this knight here, he can pin me, but then I take with check, so that's okay. So, okay, we'll go to, yeah, let's go to d6. Stay like on the dark squares here. And then castling, bishop d7 is my idea. Also a6 to really stop this bishop. Okay, he just goes for this right now. What about going to b5? He'll play b4. He'll play b3. What about actually dancing a little bit? So c5, dancing queen. He goes e3, block, threatening to take. Nah, it's not worth it now. I want to stay active with the queen. I feel like e7 is a bit passive. Maybe b5 is better. B4 again. I don't know why I keep saying b5. Okay, so b4. Queen b4. He's got this strong bishop now on the dark square. So he's got the 2 bishops, which is his compensation, I guess, for the pawn that he lost. I just want to play solid. That's really my goal here today. Play solid, grind him down in an maybe not an endgame, but like just activate my piece's castle and let's see what happens. At this moment, he's better developed than me. Just want a castle. He might threaten the mate. That's the problem now. If I castle, queen h5 there, and he can like kind of chill here on the dark squares and attack me there on g7. So I don't know if what I did was spectacular. Yeah, he doesn't care. So he's threatening to take this now. Now I should castle. I mean, I don't see another way to get to save this. Also, maybe taking here protects g7, so potentially we're okay there. And the knight protects the important e5 square. so that he can't really go there. Now he's threatening checkmate. I'll have to block here, I guess. Yeah, I don't have time to take this, unfortunately. Block. Then he can't get in there because of the knight. So the knight's playing a vital role. Now he's hanging his bishop a little bit. Have to move the rook. So maybe here or here. Feel like we can go here. It's fine. His queen can't get here in time, I believe. I just drop back. Or I take this and again I protect the diagonal. Maybe taking the pawn and protecting the diagonal is better. Now I feel like playing bishop d7 makes sense. I really want to exchange queens if I'm allowed to. Jumping in with a knight doesn't do much. Rerouting here doesn't do much. Where is he going with his queen? How's he try to get here? He could go here to go here. I just go here. Yeah, my queen's chilling there on c3. Again, I'm drawing arrows. Okay. Queen's chilling on c3, huh? So I'm thinking bishop d7 just to connect the rooks. Queen's defending the 4th rank, so maybe he does blunder something on there. It's hard to see lateral moves for sure. Yeah, he's going here. Then I go here. And then my idea is to maybe go here with the knight, get rid of this bishop, keep the queen in the dark squares. We're definitely playing on the defensive at this moment. We're up a pawn though, and we have the center with these two on d5, e6. This bishop is crap, but so is his rook. But so are my rooks. This bishop is good. Bishop on h6, bishop on d3 is pretty good as well. Yeah. It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight for sure. Thinking about if I go knight to e5, he just wants to kill me. So knight e5, he'll sacrifice the rook, and then he can't attack me yet with the other rook. I feel like here I can just take, but then he'll sacrifice most likely, right? That's what he's going for. So, okay. What about playing knight here and then taking care of that bishop? What about playing e5 to threaten the fork? Opening up this bishop. Interesting. e5. Maybe he keeps attacking. No, but e5 blunders queen f6. Yeah, it blunders queen f6. So maybe knight d4 makes sense. Knight e5 makes sense. Forking. Knight e5 attacking both pieces. I'll get rid of one of them at least. And then I hope to lessen his attack. The two bishops are too powerful. Even though I have a good knight there, well, good, it's doing its job protecting these two dark squares. But his bishop, along with this pawn, when it reaches h5, could be looking to sacrifice and open up everything here. And I don't want that to happen at all. Oh, no, did I blunder? Oh, no. How did I blunder that? Wow. Yeah, I did. I completely missed that. So the only thing I can do right now is probably sacrifice the knight to take the queen. Well, he's gonna take my knight. Yeah, how did I let this happen? Very sad. Is there any point in playing on? I mean, after knight f3, he'll have to recapture. There's nothing else. It's just nothing else. Let's play here. So he doesn't have this. Maybe I should have played that before. Yeah, guys, that was really a sad blunder. I don't know why I keep playing mediocre. Honestly, I ever can't really get my kind of game going, you know. I really want to know what the heck I did wrong there. I felt like I had the advantage all throughout the opening and early middle game, but then I just let him get the two bishops. I guess I did what I wasn't supposed to of trading the dark square bishop or letting him take it rather, and then yeah, this was just too weak. Maybe taking instead of taking knight on f3. Oh no, but I had to take with check. Otherwise, that didn't work. I'm talking about before when the knight and the bishop were here and I took that pawn on e5. I should have maybe taken, I thought I could take the bishop, but no, he was threatening my queen, so I had to take f3 with check. Okay, well, let's hope for something. I don't want to give up so easily. Here, I'm going to go here. That's my only hope. Attacking here. Go check. This is my only hope, guys. It's my only hope. Got the leg square bishop protecting this. Now at least I win the piece back, I guess, but I'm so open here, guys. So open. Scary. Just plays here, I guess. Let's do... Oh, hold on. I don't win jack. I don't win anything. Because the queen's hanging. Perfect. And he takes with the bishop, and then... I can't trade queens, guys. I can't trade queens. If I trade queens, this is all over. Absolutely no chance. At least now I'm threatening this. The bishop is hanging. He can take with check. It's his best move. I take back. Takes. Yeah. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. But this looks really over. Yeah, not much to say really, because what are we down? What are we down, guys? We're down a bunch of pawns at this moment, right? So at least maybe this is I'll be able to draw this. Maybe. Very maybe. Unlikely, but I gotta move the queen somewhere. If I go here, then here, then here, something like that. Let's go here. I don't want to be pinned. Let's go here and here. Here. Our king is so weak. That's the problem. It's so weak. Also, don't forget about the dark squares. He's got a dark square bishop. What about this, though? He doesn't have a check. He does have a check. What about this? This goes back. Takes here, check, there, takes, nope. Here, the problem is here. And then I have to go here. He doesn't have this check, he doesn't have this check, doesn't have this check. He's here on d7. Trying not to draw arrows, but it's much easier that way. Okay, I mean, we don't have anything else. I try to hide on g8. Try to hide on g8 and see what happens, because I don't want to go in the dark square. He's got that check. He has the reroute to h3, which sucks. Then I might be able to go king f7 to go the rooks to h8. King f7, he goes back to check. I block with the rook. I'm also trying to play fast, let's say, just to put some pressure on him, or although maybe I do have 5 minutes, so I should use my time. If I take, he takes back with check. I don't like that. No, I don't like that at all. Let's go. Just gonna have a check here. Let's go here. Ah! That's over. Now it's over. He's got too many pawns. He's got 3 more pawns than me. I let him trade, man. What am I doing? Gotta activate my king or something. Something, guys. Opposite color bishops. I don't know if that's enough, really. Yeah, he's up 2 pawns anyways. Even if we trade all the rooks, you know. His king's on a dark square. Something went wrong several times. Okay. Gonna stay on the light squares as much as possible. I gotta move the bishop. Oh, my bishop is almost trapped, by the way. Almost trapped it there. I want to go to c6. Protecting this square. Where do I want to go? Maybe here. Let's activate. If I go here, it takes my pawn. I don't want to lose more pawns, you know? Can always retreat. Oh no, what have I done? Where's my bishop going now? Just to go here. Because I had that square at least. Protected by the pawn. I should have just activated my rook. Don't want to walk into a pin on the e-file. Yep. Now I have to go there. Very important to keep the king on the light squares so there's no weird tactics. He's keeping his king on the dark squares because I have the bishop, you know. Maybe it makes sense to go here to then go there. I just don't see what else I have. If I go rook to c8, check, block, take. What if it's just very passive, disconnects the rooks to go here. Gonna go here. Go there. At least I have some ideas to get in here. There are positions where even if they're up 2 pawns with the opposite color bishops, it's a draw. He's trying to trap me. Have to activate. Gonna activate. Might go back here if I'm allowed. Oh wow, okay. Just forces the trade. So I have to keep the king here. Let's go here. Very difficult position to play. It's a bit of a struggle right now. Gotta keep some of these squares protected at least. I think if he pushes f5, it's his best move. Limits my bishop, and then the dark squares are protected by his bishop. If I'm able to sacrifice this bishop for both pawns and then have enough time to run my king in here and protect everything, he can't mate me with just the bishop. That's really what I'm aiming for. To sacrifice those my bishop for those 2 pass pawns and have enough time to get in there. Okay, so let's see. If I go king g6, he'll push f5, takes, and then I think I can run and get there in time. Just boom, 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 boom. Otherwise, I plant my bishop on f5. He wants to go after my pawns. So if I go here, I'll go here, I'll go here, and my pawn's on a light square. Gotta keep my pawn on this a light square. Very important. Very, very important. Hopefully I can get like a fortress here, you know? This is proven to be a very tough game. Very tough game. Strong opponent. I did some mistakes. No, nothing. Not taking anything away from the opponent. Okay, now I feel like I just play here. Don't want to let him push b5 himself. And now if he doesn't take, I mean, I'm promoting my own pawn. Well, he's actually controlling the promotion square, so I bet you there's some like endgame rules where if you control this square or that square, um, it's a win or a loss. I bet you there's some rules, you know, related to that. Okay, so he wants to go there. I'm gonna go here. He's gonna push. I'm gonna go. Shit. Yeah. Looks like we won't be able to get the fortress. Okay, let's give it our best shot still and run our king that way. Got too many pawns. He's got too many pawns. I can't get through. His bishop just cuts me off. Yeah, I'm not in time. Fortunately, his bishop protects everything. Can't move the king. There's no stalemates. If I go here, he promotes. No, I can still go here. Trying to find a stalemate, but this square needs to be covered, you know? How can I make him force him to? Nice. Force him to have control of that square. Nah. Just trying to manufacture the impossible here. Promote. Promote. I have this square. And this square. Yeah, it's over. Nope. We didn't make it happen, guys. Let's take a quick look at the review. Okay, so c5 was the correct move against bishop d3. We rerouted, and then we developed. It says that it's a good move, but it's not the best move. So let's see. Taking. Okay. Taking with the bishop was the best move. And this was okay, and I'm guessing maybe queen... maybe queen takes is best, or... Nope. Okay, what is the best move here? The other knight. Okay, the other knight is better, apparently. And this was a mistake. Okay. Yeah, I don't really understand why. Takes. b4 is a mistake. Where should the queen go? Oh, interesting. e5, huh? e5, because then we have this fork. Not really, because he goes back to here, and then what? And then castles. Interesting. I don't know about e5 there, from a practical standpoint, you know? A bit hard to play. Yeah, this was my big blunder. What about going here? It says this is fine. Knight e2. Check. Okay. Rook takes. Oh. You can't do that because I have that check. Okay. So knight d4, right? Knight d4 can't go to f6 because I have this and then it's a discovered attack. Fair enough. Fair enough. Didn't see that. Yeah. What's I got a miss here. What's the best move? No. Jeez. What's the best move? Taking the queen. But isn't he just up a bishop in that case? Oh, we take this bishop. Didn't see that either. I don't know why I'm playing so poorly, honestly. And after this, it was just pretty much over, I guess. Let's see if there was a potential draw anywhere here. Still has an advantage. Apparently this wasn't correct. So at this point, it's lost. Yeah. There you have it, guys. Tough game. Really tough game. Lost the piece and then tried my best to recover. missed a tactic to potentially recover in a better way by taking that bishop on h6, but what can I do? Well, hope everybody enjoyed. Tough game, tough loss, but I hope tomorrow I can come back and be stronger, play better, and start getting on a win streak here because it's been a few rough days of chess. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, share, like, whatever you want to do. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. Peace.